Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Free the Piece Friday episode, and this is going to be kind of a cool one, I think. This is an odd piece. This is from 2004, Tokyo, Japan. Hot Wheels Flying Customs. It's a super van or 70s van. It's gone by many names over the years. Super van, 70s van, khaki cooler, I think like a medic van. I don't remember. Ambulance or something like that. Anyway, it's gone by a bunch of names. It's been tooled a couple different times. It's one of my all-time favorite Hot Wheels castings, the super van. This particular one that we're looking at is from Hot Wheels Flying Customs. It is from basically like I guess a custom car show in Tokyo, Japan, October 24th, 2004. It is limited to a low number of 2,000 pieces, and this is number 107 of 2,000. So if you want to take a look at that. So in 1975, Mattel introduced a special edition Hot Wheels vehicle for the New York Toy Fair. So there is a 1975 version of this that has nearly the same tampo scheme, graphic scheme, but is not quite the same as this. I don't have that original Toy Fair piece. That Toy Fair piece is an expensive one. I do have some cool, before we open this up, I'm going to show you just a couple of cool examples of super vans that I have in my collection. I'm putting on the white glove because I don't want to fingerprint this one out. This was a previous Free the Piece Friday at one time. This one in gold. These are pretty limited. I think like 3,000 some odd pieces. It's got a Thailand base. It's chrome metal. Gold paint job there. Let's look at even just touching it with this glove on it. Just a cool piece. It's got the neoclassic wheels. One thing you have to be really careful with these neoclassic wheels is not actually grabbing the car by the wheels, because that chrome comes off of the center of the wheel really, really easily. These seem to be sort of intact. You can almost see like a little dark spot right there. Came out of the package like that, I believe, so not my fault. But yeah, this one's just, you don't even really want to touch it with your bare hands. That's why I got this glove on it. So there's that one. Here's another cool one. This is an RLC piece. You can get this one, I think, fairly cheap. It's not that expensive. Again, with neoclassic wheels. And it's got this cool looking deco that is an homage to an old version of it, which is this right here. This is a Redline super van. Tampos on it look pretty good. Flames. This one has a plastic base. It's an oldie. They also came out with this one in a metal base, and they also came out with it in a metal base with black wall wheels without the red lines as well. So I just pulled that out to take a peek at it. Looks pretty good. Kind of a cool piece. Kind of cool to have both of those. There also is like an RLC like baggy car that is like black with these flames as well, and the neoclassic wheels that's out there. I don't have that one. There's a bunch of versions of this I still don't have. I do have some pretty cool old ones though. I wanted to show you this one. This is a pretty cool old, the Redline. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a few nicks here and there. Some flea bites. But for Redline, it's in pretty good shape. Looks like the base is like almost coming off the back here. Just a little crooked back there. No big deal though. Don't really need the glove on for this one. But that's a cool one. And then here's another Redline. This one's in pretty rough shape, but it's a cool little placeholder for me. Paramedic. Ambulance, old super van. And then, here's one more old one. Here's another older one. 80s black wall. This was actually a blister pull. I opened this car up, and it came out of the blister. It had some rubbing right here on the side. That's why I almost when buying like old Blackwells and stuff, it's almost better to get one out of the package sometimes, because you never know what that other side of the car is going to look like. So I'd rather get one mint loose than pick one up in the package. Oh, and this one too, an A-Team van. Check that out. I believe this was from a playset. Dynamite Crossing, I think it was called. I think that's what this one was from, maybe. Was it this one? I'm not sure. Maybe that was a different one that was from that playset. I'm pretty sure this was from some sort of playset, though. That's pretty awesome. There's a Kellogg's promotional one in blue. I didn't grab that one out. That's pretty cool. Here was a mainline ZMAX. I think this was from 2015. Little ZMAX super van, so that's pretty cool. But mostly nowadays, it's just using pop culture. This is an older pop culture release, but this is pretty much where you're going to see them nowadays, is in pop culture. As you notice, too, there's a couple different versions of the tooling. There's the 2-rivet one. There is the one with a rivet, and then this in the back. This will always have a metal base. These, I think, can be either metal or plastic. And then the old one, of course, was just like that one pretty much, but it was either metal or plastic as well. And just kind of interesting that there's different versions of the tooling. And I think it has something to do with where they're actually produced. As you can see, these are made in Thailand, and I think these are made in Malaysia. Yep. So they probably hold different tools. But anyway, this one's Archie Comics. It's an older pop culture release. But yeah, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get into this Flying Custom. So again, this is limited to only 2,000 pieces. There's 107 of them. I've actually had this car in my possession for a long time. I traded for it. I want to say I got this from Hotwheels Chad, I think is his name, or HW Chad on Instagram. I think he's still out there doing stuff. I traded him, and he lives in Hawaii. I traded him at that time. I think it was just a car culture set for this car, which I think was a pretty good deal on my part. So I was able to send him that, and I got this in return. And at the time, this was kind of a grail piece for me. So when I was really into vans and collecting vans, I almost want to cut this blister off. I know I don't normally save like these cards. I don't know, I'm tempted to just do it, so maybe we'll just try to do that once real quick. I don't ever do this, but I have a blade nearby, and I just had the inkling to go ahead and do it. I'll cut all the way around. Okay, let's free the piece. I cut the cardboard a little bit there. There you go, that's preserved now. So I'll hang on to it for a little bit until eventually it'll probably end up in the garbage. But it's kind of neat to still know the number, 107. So just set that back there. And here it is. So again, on Flying Customs, or on Neoclassic wheels, this is pretty cool. So I'm definitely digging it. You know, I've kind of fallen out of love with this casting in a way. So this one has 2 rivets. See, so it's metal and it's got 2 rivets. I'm interested to see. Yeah, see, this one is metal, chromed, and it's got the hooked in back. Anyway, I've kind of fallen in love with just van collecting a little bit from a certain standpoint. I just don't try to get every single van that's out there. Now we got that van guy for that. He gets every van that's out there, and I think he has this piece as well. But yeah, it's a cool piece. I don't know what he's got for vintage stuff. I should ask him. The vintage stuff is, some of those cars are really tough to get. Like even high quality customs of the old ones sometimes can command a bit of a premium in price as well. So I think this is a pretty cool piece. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. I was tempted to just keep it carded, believe it or not, but, you know, my whole collection is loose, so if it stays in the collection, might as well open it up. And no better time to open it up than on a Free the Piece Friday episode. So let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comments. Appreciate it. And, of course, I encourage participation in Free the Piece Friday. Go ahead and get your cars opened up. Let them breathe. Free the piece. Liberate your diecast from its packaging and put it on display. Enjoy your cars. You know, unless you're just reselling them, then go ahead. You know, that is what it is. So, no problem with that. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys again very much for watching. Y'all have a great day. And again, check out the playlist and participate. Tag me in your opened up cars. Tag me in your Free the Piece posts. All right, have a good one.